Hi, I'm Holly McLean with TrainLi Tech TV and the Alpine and Western Pacific Railroad. And today we are in Reno, Nevada at TrainLi's International Global Headquarters, and we're going to do some digital printing onto the inside of some of the interior walls of our Kleine Scheidegg train station. And this will give you a little bit of an idea of some of the capabilities we're able to do here in TrainLi. So let's go on inside. Okay, we are now inside of the print lab here at TrainLi, and we're here with Christine.
Yep.
Hi there, how's it
Hello.
going?
Good.
Yeah. And so we're going to kind of walk you through our digital printing process.
Yeah.
So basically, once you've figured out what images that you want, or in this case, logos, and then mainly the bulk of our printing is doing custom print jobs
On gondolas and chairs.
on our scale gondolas that a lot of you can find at the different ski resorts around the country.
Yeah.
But we have a lot of people installing these gondolas on their railroads because it's the same scale. And boy, and these things, the detail on these are great.
They are.
We're gonna have to do a segment on the gondolas.
Yeah.
So, but we can print on all sorts of material. And this stuff is pretty bulletproof also. It's weatherproof, UV.
It's a UV curing ink.
Okay.
So
it's waterproof and
yeah.
So excellent. So once you've picked out, like I said, the image or the logo, and you kind of have an idea of where we want it. So this is the image, and we're gonna print it on the inside of this wall here, and this is just our PVC board. We take the file and load it onto the computer over here.
Onto our computer. Once we get the file loaded onto our computer, what we do is go through and format that file for the size and placement of what we need to do. And then we bring it into the software that talks to the printer, and then we can decide how many layers we need to do, whether it's a clear or a primer layer, a white layer, and then our color layer, and then a clear coat over top of it to help protect that image.
So now that you've formatted the file, we send it over to the printer.
Yep.
And why don't we go ahead and open this up and see.
And what I did.
So we just you just got finished doing a test print.
Yes.
To confirm the size and location, and boy, that looks pretty good for
it does.
Printing on cardboard.
Yeah.
So the next step then would be just to take our
actual wall that we're going to print on.
And that.
No, we actually want to line it up so it's on these lines across the bottom and then along that edge, and we want to try to make sure that it's square like that.
Okay.
So it's square on there.
Yep.
That edge. Close it.
Close that, and we start the print job.
Yeah. Well, we basically put the deal with some information on the printer and then start the print. It's measuring its height.
So the first step is putting down a clear primer, and so you really won't see anything right now, but that clear primer enables the other pigments to adhere better. And as it goes to the left, it's actually putting the primer or the pigment down, and as it comes back to the right, you can see that purple light, and that's the UV light that's curing it. So it's almost an instant process. As soon as it's done, it's dried and cured and ready to go. So now what's happening is it's putting down the first layer of pigment, which is our white, And we chose to put a white layer down because we're printing on top of gray, so we want to make sure that we get a pretty good resolution on this. You can see there's some discolorations, and that's actually our fault. We didn't clean that board very well, and there really wasn't, we should have, but we didn't, but it's going to be inside the model, and it's going to be hard. You won't be able to see those anyway. But this printer does give you just absolutely photographic quality printing, which is really nice, down to extremely small sizes. So enables us to do beautiful scale printing on locomotives and buildings and building signs. Now we're going to start seeing some of the image start popping out of there, because as you can see, it's now putting the other pigments down to get us our full color rendering of the
image, yeah.
image. So. Now, what's nice about using this process is rather than, taping an image on there or something like that, that could, just kind of fall apart, deteriorate over time. This should give us decades.
Decades, yeah.
Of beautiful
especially
image
with
quality.
it being inside and protected.
Inside, yeah. And this is also a UV stable image or process. So, wow, look at that. That's just...
That's quite
beautiful.
something. Yeah. Now it's going to put a clear coat down.
So this is the last step in the process, and it's putting that clear coat protective finish over the image.
Yep.
And this is only taken...
just a couple of minutes or so.
Yeah, less than 5 minutes to print this image.
And there you have it.
Wow, that is absolutely beautiful. The resolution on that is great. Totally dry. I mean, and I'm using my nails, and
it's solid.
It's on there. That's pretty bulletproof.
Yeah.
That's going to look great inside the train station.
It will, absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you very much for showing you how to do this. We're going to go ahead and have a few more things to print today. We're going to do the front of the gift shop also with these two images, and then for the windows, we're going to go ahead and actually print on these
on the glass.
And we'll have some, like maybe sail or some other logos and things. So that will, I think, really give some nice detail. And we're going to try on our ticket counter that we've been building. We'll put some logos on here also.
Yeah, and those will look really nice too.
Ticket office and cargo office, and so that will be really nice. So
yeah.
So Christine, this turned out great, and I'll let you finish up printing these other images on the station board so that we can get back to the shop and finish building these.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, we're back here in the workshop and from doing our digital printing at the international global headquarters of TrainLi. And we put I'll show you in a moment, but we put those, the walls inside the model there. And we did a little bit more digital printing on our ticket office and ticket counter. We printed this on the back side of the glass, and it gave us a really excited how well this turned out. Very sharp, and the colors really pop. And that will go on top of our ticket counter right inside the ticket office. And this is the other wall that we did the digital printing on for the dining room restaurant, and it's in here. And we actually added a door for this room as well. The cool thing about doing these models and so forth, you don't necessarily have to be architecturally correct. On the inside, you can add a door where there normally wouldn't be able to have a door, but it adds a little detail for when you're looking inside there. Did not add a door on that one because that would go into the gift shop, and that's a separate section of the building. So we have the door now and the large murals inside, and next is we'll have to figure out the furniture and the lighting in there. So these are the additional things that we did on the digital printing, which adds a really nice effect and a nice little detail to the building. We have added, we're going to do some more digital printing for signs and things like that, and the gift shop in one of the next episodes. But for now, we just did the ticket office and the inside of the restaurant and inside of the gift shop. Another thing that I was trying to come up with is, being that gift shop has a nice, it's a round space, wanted to come up with some round counters, and I thought about that for a little while and came up with these. So I have one for the first floor and one for the second floor. And these, I ended up just taking a piece of a 4-inch PVC sewer pipe and cutting it, and then cutting it in half, and basically just having, using this, painting it, and then cut out a piece of glass and glue it to the top. So a couple little detail pieces that will go inside. Okay, that wraps up this episode of the digital printing on the Kleine Scheidegg train station. And as always, if you have any questions or comments, please contact me at Hawley, Hawley, at TrainLi.com. Please like us on Facebook and subscribe to our channel on YouTube, the Alpine and Western Pacific Railroad. And you can just click on that picture of me on the bottom of the screen there, and you will be subscribed to our channel and be notified of our future programs. We'll see you next time on TrainLi TV, and once again, thank you so much for watching.